What up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
You gonna let me? I see what we did there. Hey guys, so let me get this straight for you guys. We're here at the American Barrel, downtown Columbia, Tennessee, on the square. It's like a little sweet little speakeasy, relatively new. The owner is right behind me. He's gonna do an interview with Mr. Papaya in here in a moment.
Mr. Papaya. Yeah. we're keeping it that way for this recording.
Yeah,
because who knows how this is gonna go.
but yeah, we don't know how it's gonna go. But anyway, glad we're all back. I'm back from the beach. Back with I had family in all last week, so I don't need to talk about all that nonsense. But the thing is, we're here, we're doing well, and I love doing these remote shows.
Yeah, these are fun.
Yeah,
do it
the
like
last
on
one we did was
location,
like
yeah.
Southern Trade. Not Southern Trade, but Southern Cigars or Southern Flair. That's what
Southern Flair,
that
the
jazz
cigar
place.
shop in Smyrna.
Smyrna. That was pretty cool. But anyway, we're here tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to David. And David's going to take over and introduce Nathan and the whole American Barrel. All right?
All right.
I'll stand over here.
Come on in, Nathan. Nice. Thanks for having us over here, first of all.
Yeah.
This has been
Thank
really
you for
cool.
coming.
Just getting to walk in. I used to live in Columbia. I haven't lived here in a few years now, but I like to see the way things change and like new business and stuff coming up. This was not here when I lived here, but I got real excited when I walked in just because I was like, it's a speakeasy. Holy crap. Like, this is so cool.
Right, for sure.
So tell me, first of all, I guess a little bit about like you and what made you want to do this as a business.
So it came from the two industries where the customer's always wrong, military and law enforcement. And got into this, went back to school to get my GI Bill. And then, I decided to put some investment in and eventually found this space, decided to rent it out, start a cocktail lounge since Columbia didn't have that at the time. So start something
And
new.
here we are. How long have you been here in this location?
We've been open for about a year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Well, I noticed like it's kind of like art. You guys watching obviously can't see this, but on the back of the bar, it looks like kind of very art deco and very like old timey speakeasy. There was like 20s and 30s style music was playing walking in, and it's like walking back in time. Walking into this place, it was very
Hope not too far back though, but yeah.
Not, we're there's a version, okay, that we're gonna appreciate and enjoy. I know what you're saying.
I've been an asshole.
Great
Ignore me, man.
Gatsby kind of stuff versus.
I've been an asshole.
other
Just
things.
ignore me for now.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah. So like, you made me up some kind of cocktail was your own creation. Like when I first walked in, it was delicious, malty, smoky, kind of peaty kind of thing. Jody tried it, and you can imagine how much he enjoyed it. First of all,
Nice and peaty for him, huh?
but I enjoyed it quite a bit. What inspired you to make like that drink, or just different drinks in general? Like, or did you do like mixology, or
No.
you just figuring stuff out?
I just enjoy kind of mixing things together, and I'll occasionally just get an idea and want to roll with it. And so
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
What's
it's
up?
definitely good. And he's got a good selection here. It's even when I walked in, one of the first things I noticed, he's actually got scotch up here, which is hard to find in these areas sometimes, especially when you go into bars and stuff, finding, an acceptable scotch that's not like, I don't know, like a Red Label or something like that. But yeah, this is a cool little spot. So, what's like, do you guys do events here?
Yeah, we do private parties and such. We're only open Thursday through Saturday, so we do a lot of private parties Monday through Wednesday.
Gotcha. So this is a private party, if you guys didn't notice.
Yeah, it's our private party.
It's Monday and they're closed, so here we are.
Okay. All right.
We're back. That's it. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would like the folks to know about, like what you're doing? Anything you guys got coming up, event wise, or
Yeah,
anything
so
like
we're
that?
gonna have a cigar night. Look us up on Instagram, American.barrel. Going to do another cigar night August 19th. Still working the details out of that.
Is that with Julian?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
With Julian from
With Julian, yes.
Well, awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So cool. Yeah, well, check it out on Instagram. Are we on Instagram? Do we do Instagram?
Yep. Yes, we
All
are.
right. Yeah, I think. See, I'm not really on Instagram, so I don't really know. But you guys, you should be. So
I will definitely follow.
Yeah.
The BBC is supposed to be monitoring our Instagram.
oh yeah. How's that going, Mark?
What's that, brother?
Our Instagram that we have.
Oh, Jody knows. I've been so busy. I was barely running mine with the campaign. Shit.
Here's a question for you. How did you come by making your selection? Because there's some stuff here that like I've not seen anywhere else. Like right now I'm drinking there was a single malt called Bear Fight.
Yes.
And like so that's something I wouldn't expect to see something I hadn't seen before walking into any bar or restaurant in Columbia.
Yeah.
So how did you come about, your collection and your knowledge of liquor in particular?
All right. So first of all, we like to promote local.
Okay.
A lot of our stuff is made in Middle Tennessee or in Tennessee in general.
Nice.
We, transport local. We also kind of want to push the limits on certain things. Like, for example, the American single malt. A lot of people like scotches, and not as many people understand the American single malt, which is essentially a scotch, but made in America.
Yep.
So we've got several of those.
Mhm.
Bear Fight, John Emerald, Delback.
Delback,
Yeah,
Arizona.
it's delicious. It's great.
Arizona, yeah.
Delback's
Yep.
from Arizona. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Yep.
It's a damn good one too.
Indeed.
Delback. It might have to be my next pour. Where's that at?
Up top,
Oh, I see.
Yeah. the one with the cactus on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that helps. That helps. Okay, I see it now.
By the way, I did bring.
Oh yeah.
I brought this down here for us.
Oh, yeah.
Which I didn't need to try that probably next. Actually.
1792, 12 year,
Okay.
which is
Nice.
fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Very nice. So I kind of have a question for you.
Yeah.
First, my name is Billy. I'm down here in Miami.
Hey, Billy.
So, when you ventured into this thing, I'm sure you thought about how to make yourself different from all the other kind of bars, kind of place. What are some of the things you thought about or did that really set yourself apart from everybody else in the crowd? Because it's so easy as any business nowadays to get lost in the crowd. How did you set yourself apart?
Well, for one, we offer tapas and a couple of entrees. We've got a couple of sandwiches, salads.
Tapas.
Tapas.
Like small plate.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you had tacos. I was like, you got tacos?
Squirrel.
Yeah.
We're also open starting at 11 a.m. So we get a lot of the lunch crowd
Oh, nice.
and people who are coming in, wanting to do stuff, on their computers and all that, like office type work. They can sit, do their office stuff as well as, have some cocktails, have some tapas, all of that. We really wanted to go with the kind of Art Deco 20s to 40s type vibe. We play jazz music, big band, such like that.
Nice. Very nice.
That's very cool. Yeah, no, and I love like the music and just the atmosphere of walking in because you hear about places that are like these speakeasy style, and it seems a little like exclusive kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like there's a place everyone or a lot of people know about like Red Phone Booth, and kind of have to have like a password to get into certain places, or you have to know somebody, or have to
Yeah.
have a membership. These kinds of things, and it's always like, that sounds a little too rich for my blood. If it's a place I just want to check out. Like this seems just way more approachable. You can walk in and have an experience like that,
For sure.
without having to be, somebody
I was gonna
special,
say, if
so to
you
speak.
can on my earphones.
Yeah.
Some of the cool things about this location is the tourist traffic. There's a lot of tourists that come through this area. Wow, it looks like I'm just like one big penis right here. That's it.
And, I was just about to say that. Speak right to it, Jody. Talk to
So I
it,
guess that'd be
Jody.
the
One penis.
Just
Yeah.
massage Just talk to it. Just massage and talk to it.
Okay. Either way, this place is very, it's set up touristy. So it's right downtown Columbia, which has become a hot spot here in the local area. So a lot of people are looking into coming over here, maybe even going to Southern Trade or something like that and having some fine cuisine for an evening dinner or whatever. But they're not always looking at staying there because you're not going to get the choices and all of that information or all that type of stuff that you would get here. Plus you get the great atmosphere, the setting. Alyssa, I think that's her name.
Yes.
He's got some great staff here. I didn't get the other girl's name. I'm sorry. But
Which one? I got several.
there was a dark
You're
girl
grinning
working
about
with
this.
Alyssa the other day.
Bree.
Bree. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get their name. I mean, I got Alyssa's name because she was sitting outside when we were smoking pipes together.
Yeah.
But this place is just a fun place to come and just chill, and it's really new, and it's also local. So, and it's right down the road for me. So, anyway, I'm going to let you finish up your interview. I'll just go back over here. But I was just thinking about that and tacos.
That and tacos, not tapas, but tacos. That's what Jody
Well,
wants.
that's what I heard. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's part of my disability.
Did you have like so in terms of location, if people who don't know, Billy, you would probably know because you were here for Mule Day. Well, Mark, you would know too. But like, this is like kind of like the main road basically that this goes right by. It's like right by the square. Like it's on.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
It's
like,
all right
where
in the
was
middle of everything. Yeah, this is
Okay.
like, yeah, you can see the courthouse from here.
I was hee-hawing all the
At
time,
front
so I
door.
don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you were doing we were wearing the donkey masks and all that, or mule masks. We had a float one year. We did the
Oh, yeah.
Mule Day parade. We all wore the donkey masks, and Mark was with us going hee haw, hee haw. It was actually a really good time because we all got. He came from the second one. We didn't do the float that year, but yeah,
Next year we're doing it with the donkeys,
with the actual donkeys.
with our mini donkeys.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Ours
That'd
is,
be
but yes,
Yes.
yes.
That'll
The
be
rebellions own pack animals. Yes. Anyway, so it's like right close to everything. This looks like really prime real estate. Like, was it competitive to get this spot? Did you want this spot in particular, or did you have like not too many other options, or what?
Because there is an answer to this. So, is this place competitive? Yes. And here's the reason why I know that. It's because there was two people that I know for sure that bid for this spot, and I was one of them.
Really?
That's a true story.
Oh, that's right. Because you're
Yeah.
gonna do a liquor store.
I was going to
That's
do
right.
it, not a liquor store, but like a men's speakeasy type of liquor. Come in, you can buy liquor and cigars, but at the same time, we also had open bottles as well. As one to do.
Gotcha.
And so I know this place is hard to get, and your license went through before mine did. So there you go. There's the history of it. Yes, it's very competitive.
Well, answered that question, I guess.
There we go.
I should have told you that from the first time I met you.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, so you're just now hearing this?
Mhm.
Yeah, because he had been planning on something like that for a little while, and he wanted to do. At one point, we're going to do this, like
Yeah.
in like a front window of the kind of so people walking by could see us, talking
Yeah.
on the, what looks like on the radio, kind of.
Just square it off, put a little like a ramp to stand up on, and then we talk in that window, and people would see it.
Yeah.
It's probably better that you got this space though, if I'm being honest. Because otherwise it would be him and me every Monday. And God, no, I just, that's anyway. But no, this is awesome. I hope you keep doing well. Sorry, what were you saying?
Thank you.
So being that it's a competitive industry, what do you see yourself in the next 2 to 5 years? What do you see you guys doing to keep that edge?
We'd like to expand. Obviously, more locations would be outstanding. We'll have to see what the market does. It's kind of hard to judge, 2-5 years down the road. I mean, the past 4 years have been plenty volatile going through COVID and all that. So kind of seeing, through what else might happen, what does happen, so on and so forth. Hard to see, but definitely interested in opening other locations, potentially, Franklin, Nashville.
Yeah,
You're going to
okay.
need some investors for that.
Yeah.
I think I know somebody.
Right now.
All right. So moving forward. All right. So let's talk about some other things. I have a few questions of my own for you. And I appreciate, Nathan. First, I want to give my most humble appreciation to you that you allowed us to come down here and do this. Super cool dude. Very first time I talked to him, I was like, dude, what branch from the military you were in? Because he was obviously in the military. And he was like, yeah, I was in the military. I like, no shit. Like we tell those zippers. Yeah, that's his symbol.
That's it?
That's
Yep.
the symbol. Yeah.
That's it.
Got it.
So, and I bought one of the hats too, and I meant to wear it tonight. It's in my truck. But anyway, there's a lot of things. So remember back in the day in the barracks, right?
Yep.
What kind of shitty stuff did you drink there that's not up here?
Everything.
Yeah, I can name a bunch of stuff too.
Oh shit.
But I absolutely agree because
Yeah.
I slept on a box wine one time, an empty box wine. I used it as a pillow one night, but and that was in Okinawa.
Oh yeah.
So I tried to drink this girl under the table, and I woke up with those giant ass freaking these things they're probably 7 inches long of roaches that have wings.
Yeah.
And I woke up with them all over me, and there was like this bat hanging up above, and it was a fruit bat that looks like a small German Shepherd hanging upside down, and then I was using it as a pillow, no cover, not even a shirt on, all right, no cover, but I was using a box of Boone's wine, I think.
Yeah.
I got the PX of wine as a pillow. Might be part of my disability. Just saying. All right. But anyway,
for sure.
Yeah, if you were drinking Boone's Farm, it sure as hell would be.
Oh, that's what it is. Boone's Farm. Yeah.
Good Lord.
But moving past that, so which side of I know you love doing the mixology stuff, and this guy right here, by the way, you guys all know this. I've had a lot of Manhattans, and I get a Manhattan at every place I go to because I feel like for me that's a signature drink you can try as a bourbon person and go whether you want to drink that or not, right?
Yep.
Best chocolate Manhattan in the state of Tennessee is right here. If he has Whistle Pig.
Right.
Number 6 watt. Right. Yeah. If he has that, it's fucking fantastic.
Nice.
But if you were to look at your collection here, or what you offer to your constituents, by the way, I want to have some of that later right there. You see it in the middle.
The Old Carter.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So I want to have a little bit of that here in a little bit. I got some at home. That's some good stuff. But anyway, if you had to pick which side you're on, are you more towards the Scotch side? You more towards the gens, or are you
definitely Scotch?
Scotch?
Like if I'm gonna have anything,
I don't like you. Just playing. But your Scotch side. So what would be your preferred Scotch?
I like Islay Scotches. Ardbeg is my go-to, but absolutely love Lagavulin.
Yeah, he likes to pee. So you like night crawlers?
Yes.
But you were never a Marine.
Oh, I was a Marine.
Oh, that explains so much. So crowns and then night crawlers. That's how you chase them, right?
2 pages.
Oh
What do you
man,
think of Lefroy?
Lefroy?
I love Lefroy.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so you go more towards the Scotch side, and you like to do a lot of mixologies. And that one you had earlier that I'll be honest with you, it was horrendous for me because I'm not a Scotch person. I'll say that, all right? And it was peaty on purpose.
Yes.
It was very malty. Is probably a better term.
Okay.
That he made for David, and David was like, "I think you would like this." I'm like, "You're a fucking liar, but I'm gonna try it anyhow." Everything he's ever said, it's always a
I
lie.
liked it. And you said, "Okay, let me try it." And you smelled it and said, "Hell no."
Yeah, I didn't try. And I took a sip, and I really didn't like it. But anyway, so when you come in here, and it's getting close to the end of the night, do you pick a certain do you have something straight up on the rocks, or do you make a mixed drink? And what is it?
It just kind of depends. Like,
well, I need more than that, Nathan.
Yeah. No. I mean, it depends on the day, what I'm feeling at any given time. Because it's hard to say. Sometimes I want something light, like a mint julep, mojito, something like that.
Yeah.
Other times, just give me like straight liquor, and
I hadn't met those times yet for me.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But no, I do like the Manhattans a lot. And I find the old fashions a little bit too sweet for me. That's the reason why I kept trying to try different things.
Yeah.
I do like mint juleps, but they are, for me, they're very, very summertime, first of all. And you can only have one. Like if you have two, to me, I feel like I just swallowed a whole entire can of spearmint, spearmint Copenhagen, right?
Right.
And it's too much at that point. Yeah. So I get that. And so, but I do like a good one. But now, if it's going to be close to bed, like as I'm getting ready for like a nightcap.
Yeah.
All right. So for me on a nightcap, I'm just going to pour something that's in my shelves. I have some good fucking top shelf bourbon all over the place.
Roger
that. And I'm going to try that, or I'm going to have a pour of that. And then if I wake up to go pee, which I'm over or right at 50, that's going to happen. So I get up and have a little bit more of it, help me go for the next time when I wake up 35 minutes later. So for you guys, do you have like a nightcap pour? These hard questions. And podcasting, we don't need the silence.
He's allowed to think about it. He's trying to make
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's all good.
I want to have a nightcap. It's probably going to be something relatively simple. Probably an old-fashioned Manhattan.
So you're going to make a mixed drink?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But that's got a lot of sugar in it. Okay, cool. Let me ask you this. So if you take your lady out, all right, or somebody else's lady, I don't care. But if you do,
my.
what type of drink are you gonna recommend for the two of you guys? Like, or is there a bottle that you would maybe bring?
If we're sharing, all right.
There's two parts to that. So it could be like somebody else's lady, or it could be.
I mean, so I'm very good at understanding what flavors people like,
Uh-huh.
and then being able to, direct them toward a specific drink.
Mhm.
So it kind of depends on what, they would want to drink.
Right.
And
Wow, I need to start doing that.
yeah, because, women,
Rather than just assuming everybody likes what you like.
yeah. I mean, most
I don't know if
women,
everyone heard me say that.
It is what it is.
Well,
women tend to like vodka, gin drinks, tend to be more sweet, more fruity.
Well, you can hide the flavor
flowery.
too. You can hide the flavor of the alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, if you're just saying like,
Well,
average,
I'm finding I'm very insensitive. That's not something I would want to do at all. None of that. None of
Yeah.
that sounds good to me at all. Like I don't want to hide the flavor by putting sugar on
Yeah.
it or all that. Like I want it to be straight up or on the rocks,
Mhm.
preferably one big ass rock. This is when it'd be great if we had Jack Frost around. Yeah. But
I was gonna say Jack Daniels.
no, fuck that shit. He actually has that on the bottom shelf.
oh yeah, I have
Oh
that.
Oh,
shit.
it's over there. It's over there on the
Yeah.
very bottom.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He understands shit when he sees it. So let me ask you, this will be my final question on that, and I'm gonna let the boys ask a
Yeah.
question. So when you travel, I'm sure you do travel
Mm-hmm.
on occasion, all right? When you travel, do you stop in local liquor stores and find a lot of times like a store pick or something like that and decide, boom, I'm gonna get this, or do you go for something you already know?
If it's something I've heard about but haven't tried, I'll probably go for it. If it's something I haven't heard about, probably not going to risk it.
Okay, understand that. Cool, guys. What do y'all have for him?
Okay, first thing real quick. You got 2 pages. I see 2.
Two what?
2 pages.
Yeah, I see 2 IG pages. So I'm following both of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we got hacked, so we had to create a new account.
Oh,
So-
got you. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm following
Which
both.
one's the right one? Which one's the right one? The one with
Oh,
the
the
logo?
American Dot Barrel.
American Dot Barrel. That's the
Yes.
right one.
Got
So
it. Okay. Okay.
Put that. Somebody
Cool.
put that in the chat so it can show up on the.
Yeah, I'll fix it later. Okay.
So other people can find it. So yeah, go ahead.
So when it comes to your selections, and I heard you enjoyed smoking a pipe, yes, if I'm correct, yes?
Yes.
Do you find yourself pairing certain flavors of tobacco with what you're drinking? And if so, what are some of your kind of matchups?
Yeah, for sure. So
Either
I
one.
would generally pair something that's like a sweeter tobacco with a more bitter liquor, and vice
Okay.
versa, like a more sweet liquor with a more a drier tobacco. So if I'm smoking, let's say like an aromatic like cherry or another fruit flavor, I'm gonna want something that's got a more bite to it. So generally a Scotch, a rye, something like that. Whereas if I'm smoking more like an English blend, then I'm gonna want something a little bit more sweet, fruity in my liquor.
I got a question for you real
Yeah.
quick. I'm sorry to come back with the provisional, but I was thinking about this because the food here is fantastic. By the way, best hot dog I've ever had in my life. They don't no longer sell, but it was right here. But how did you guys pick? Like I know that Tennessee law requires you to sell so much food.
Yes.
To be part of the consumer purchases and all that. I think it's got to be 30% or something like
Yeah.
that. Some crazy number.
Mm.
But how did you pick the food that you have on that? Did you try that with some of your bourbons? Did you decide that this is what they had for period
So
times or what?
So part of it was just trial and error. Like, we wanted to have something different. When we first opened, we had the hot dogs, and
Fantastic hot dogs.
delicious, absolutely stellar.
I'll never forget. I was sitting right here, and you said we got hot dogs. I'm like, at a bar? Like I don't know what this is all about. But then he brought it out, and it's like fucking gourmet hot dogs. Like holy shit,
Like a freaking
molest you
fantastic.
hot dogs.
Yeah,
Not like unconsensual sex, but
yeah, for sure.
Not the frozen ones we talked about the other day, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no,
frozen ones,
none of
dude.
that.
No.
None of that.
well, there might have been a frozen one.
No.
He's like, no.
So we
Good health codes around here.
yeah. So we picked the foods kind of based on different cultures. We've got some Mexican influenced stuff, Italian.
But you haven't got
stuff.
tacos yet.
No, we don't have tacos. We have guacamole.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait a minute. That's almost as white as when I say stuff. Like we have Mexicans that come in here, so we're gonna get guacamole.
Yeah. We've got the best guac in town. And the best margaritas in town. Go figure.
But no tacos.
But no tacos. I'm with you. I think you're missing an opportunity. You could put those hot dogs on a taco.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But anyway,
bourbon infused dogs.
So we got food. We want to kind of do it with a little bit of pairing from different cultures around the world, like I said, Mexican, Italian, American, and we try and mix and match.
Okay.
Very cool. Very cool.
But no
Tony, that guy right there is a professional chef down there at the bottom.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Roger that.
Okay.
And he didn't even ask that question. He knew his boy over here would ask it.
For sure.
Take care of his white one.
Do you smoke cigars on any kind of regular basis?
Metal rod.
Yeah, I normally have a cigar once every couple of weeks.
Oh,
Okay.
Mostly pipes, but I will smoke an occasional cigar.
Okay.
Absolutely love them.
So I've been smoking cigars for a better part of 20 years, if not longer.
Yeah.
When it comes to smoking tobacco and the pipe, I don't know. For me, it looks a little tedious, like it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But when it comes like for yourself, so having a pipe, tell me what your experience is like having that with a certain beverage or something like that. I mean, is it just as relaxing as a cigar, do you find, or does it give you a different vibe?
It's a little bit different
vibe. I agree.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Because a pipe, a cigar, you light it and you smoke it, and there's some nuances to that, but more or less,
But pipe is actually work. I like the work part.
Yeah,
I really
pipe,
do. It's like eating crab legs. I love the work that's involved.
Yeah, for sure. A pipe is a thinking man's tobacco.
There
you have to.
You're back in my good graces.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
as
take
you're
one of the
smoking
two.
it, you're constantly cleaning it out.
Yep.
Having to fiddle with it. Do this, do that, and so it's a little bit more of a tinker type thing. You're always having to tinker with it, mess with it.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
All right. So, what about you, Gino? What do you got?
No, I'm just sitting here observing the rest of it. It's all good.
Well,
No
Here's what
problems
I'll-
right now. I'm waiting for the West Virginia franchise so I can attend.
All right. So, somebody asked another question real quick of Nathan. I'm going to let Dave have the speakers back, and I'm going to go hang out over here. Yeah.
Bring the switch next time.
So I guess how long have you been open now?
About a year and a half.
4 minutes.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
So not too long at all.
Yeah. Okay. How many bottles are you carrying now?
About 150 or so.
Oh, that's pretty good to only be open for a year and a half.
Not
Yep.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good. It's a pretty good spread, honestly.
Yeah.
And again,
That's
a lot
like
of
a-
things
that's like
that
a good
I wouldn't
spread,
expect to find in any bar in Colombia. And that's not intentional as like disparaging of Colombia that really come up, but like
No.
you don't expect to see stuff that like you don't see anywhere. So
Right.
And you're open Thursday through Saturday, right?
Correct.
Okay. Any thoughts of expanding that, or is it manpower problems, or what?
Eventually, yes. But right now, like I have to be here whenever we're open, and I want to spend
Okay.
time with my family. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay. Just wondering. It's all good.
Yeah.
No, I definitely understand that because I recently opened a small barbecue takeout, and we basically just started out on Sundays, and we just hired our first employee, and now we're going to start doing Saturday and Sundays.
nice.
So it is a growing living thing. So I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. And I know people can recognize, but from one entrepreneur to another, I'm sure the things you think about and go through on a daily basis, it's got to be mind blowing to other people because they don't understand how much time it really takes out of your life, even when you're not there.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, being an entrepreneur, pretty much no one else understands me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
and you get that. I know you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
And even during the week, the business keeps me busy, and with different people now, we're getting a lot of catering events, and it's almost like I don't know if I want to do catering, but when you're starting out, can you really afford to turn down business?
It's hard to.
Yeah,
That's hard to-
it's really hard to do that. The one thing I'm not willing to negotiate much on is my pricing,
Yeah.
because I know what I'm worth. I know what my product is worth. I know what it takes for me to get my product to where people like it.
Mhm.
So, I've actually said no to business because
Mm.
I was unwilling to change my value.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
not even so much about the price, but I know what I value myself at, and I can't let anybody take me from that point. And I
Right.
just think, don't let me make it a full year, because my value is going to go up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
you know
Fuck you,
so
pay me.
And
well,
it should.
no, it's a real
It
thing.
should.
So I really, really commend you on even. I
Yeah.
mean, because let's face it, it takes nuts to walk out on water, or try to build a plane as you're going down, to even
Right.
because
I've
it's
heard that metaphor before.
it's one thing, the financial investment, but it's like you speak about spending time with your family. We just got a new nephew, less than 48 hours, and I told the wife, I said, listen, let's just forget about the business, let's go see our new family member. you
Yeah.
know and to me, it was like a night out on the town, even though we just sat there for a couple of hours. But people really sometimes don't understand how much of effect it has on you and your family, because
Mhm.
your families are in it with you, even if they're not there, because now the wife or the girlfriend becomes the mistress, and the business becomes the main chick.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's a real thing. So I commend you on that. And again, being in such a competitive space,
Yeah.
even more so, shout out to you, because listen, I know a little bit about the bar business. I don't listen. If you gave me $2 million, I'd take it and run. I'm not going to even get into it. I know you know. So, and we're a really small place, even to the point to where we're only takeout.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep it really, 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 really simple.
Roger
But
that.
again, congratulations to you.
Indeed.
With you
Mhm.
nothing but the best. Start following
Thank you.
you guys on Instagram, and just keep
Yep.
up the good work, man. Keep the fight going.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For
It's
sure.
like they say, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Right. Right.
True.
So congrats.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely have to,
Yeah.
have to
Do
get down and
you
check
do
you guys
you guys carry a lot of different bourbons? I know you do the scotches and stuff like that.
Yeah. We've
It's got a
definitely
lot-
got the best bourbon selection in town,
out. Okay.
maybe even out of county.
Oh wow.
Really?
Okay.
Give us a little rundown of some of the things that you're proud to have on the shelf for
Ooh,
bourbon.
let's see. All right. Our local stuff, Rattle and Snap, made here in Columbia.
Hmm.
We've got other stuff made in Nashville, Nelson Brothers.
Yep.
We've got their
Okay.
rye, their classic, their reserve. Delicious. Chattanooga whiskey made
Mhm.
down in Chattanooga. That's
They make good
that's
stuff.
my
Oh,
go-to.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Like
that's my
Chattanooga.
daily drinker.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic.
Have you tried their Scotch cask?
I haven't yet. I haven't been able to get a hold of it.
I have one at the house. Maybe I need to come down sometime and share it with you.
Yeah.
Can I bring one as a gift for you?
Yeah.
You have a Scotch cask?
No, but I have a rye. It's from like 2 years ago.
You didn't care for it, of course.
Okay.
Well, I have the Scotch cask. It's not gone yet. I'll bring it down sometime. I need to do that.
Roger
It's
that.
not gone.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not. we're fighting over our friend here. Is that
It's all good.
Yeah.
he's gonna win? Don't worry, he will. He'll buy stuff he doesn't even like for you.
What else we got on the shelf?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Anything else interesting? Let's see. Well, got Blanton's, but every decent bar has Blanton's.
Right.
Let's see. Chicken Cock. There is an interesting bourbon. It's Kentucky. We've got
Mhm.
standard bourbon, and then their Island Rooster Rye.
Okay.
Their rye
Okay.
is very interesting. So it's
Mhm.
aged. It's a standard rye whiskey, aged 4 years in oak barrels, aged another 2 years in used rum barrels. So you get some of that molasses.
Sweetness,
That
okay.
Yep.
Oh, now you're speaking
Yeah.
my language.
Yeah.
Do you
Change that
care for
profile.
rum? Are you a rum drinker?
I'm not much of a rum drinker. No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Boo, yes, boo.
so here's what's going to bring you over because you
All
like
right.
Scotch. It's the Balvenie 14-year Caribbean cask.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't like
I know. Yeah, it is good.
Yep,
There's
yep.
a bottle at his house actually.
Oh.
But
It's in the drink section.
yeah, that's why I knew it was safe.
No, the don't drink section meaning that. I'll come over and get backstory real quick. All right, so the backstory is David and also
Billy,
Billy was like, "Hey man, I think it's
we're
great."
both a fan of that bottle. by
Right,
the
but
way.
they're like, I'm such a great fan of you cooking all the time, and I think those are great pictures you're taking off. But can you stop using the bourbon that we bought as a group,
That's not. No, you were using the Uncle Nearest Rye
which was good?
distillery only drop,
But I can go down there and get it.
Dude, seriously.
but it was the bottle that I bought. I'm glad
And
you
you-
can get more for
First of all,
yourself.
come on here. How many bottles have I given you?
That's not the point.
That's great, but like you usually offer, and I say, "Oh, thank you, that's very kind." Versus, "Oh, this is here. I know this belongs to
Take
somebody
that.
else, but I'm just going to use it to cook with."
Here, let me
Oh,
take
yeah.
this excellent bottle of rye, and I'm
It's
gonna
it's a
cook with it.
great.
Either way,
I know you
yeah,
like
I
Uncle
made,
Nearest
I
is up
made a
there.
section that's for us as a group. Moving forward. All right, we'll go back to
I did want to. I wanted to ask you two things, and
Yeah.
one's more of a personal question because you talk about like being
Yeah.
an entrepreneur and like how do you just in general deal with like work-life balance and like what do you do to like have some room for yourself and your family and
Yeah.
all that stuff? Like how do you do that and maintain a business like this?
Yeah. So, like I said, only open 3 days a week. So that by itself gives me plenty of time.
More time
Like,
for balance for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and even still, I'll still work 6 to 8 hours, even Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I
It's
mean,
kind of
so
what I
it's-
figured. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's like I'm still working full days, but I'm not working 12-hour days like I do the
Mhm.
days we're open.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So that was the first question. Second question, I want to know about the menu. Like,
Yeah.
what do you? So you talk about tapas, not tacos. Tapas. Like, what is? Like,
Tacos.
what's on
We're
offer in
working on
general? I
getting
come in here.
tacos here.
No tacos.
Jody says they're working on tacos. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
no,
But anyway,
no tacos.
that might be fake news, Jody.
Yeah.
But,
So we've got a couple of sandwiches. But our steak sandwich, we get our meat
steak
locally
sandwich.
sourced from a farm here in the
Okay.
area. So we got put steak on it. As much as we can, we try and do local. You know, not just with our drinks, but also with our food as well.
Now, are these sliders or regular
Always
burgers
good.
or what kind of?
No,
sandwich?
that's like full sandwich.
Oh, full. Okay.
you see this? He did with his hands. I don't know if you saw that,
Yeah.
but it was.
Mhm.
It was not,
I
it was
saw
not
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Full sandwich. It's delicious, and it
It's a family size sandwich.
Those bourbon
Yeah.
things you got me that day were fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
bourbon bites. Yeah, all
Bourbon
that.
bites. What are
Yep.
bourbon bites?
So it's a kielbasa sausage. Cook it up, and we have our own house-made bourbon glaze
Oh,
that we
man.
put over it. It's
So good.
Oh,
it's
okay.
delicious. Yeah.
I didn't
Ooh.
want to look at that guy.
Yeah.
Can you give me a shot of this? Put some ice on.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay.
No, that sounds delicious for real. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just something I was curious about because the whole tapas and the presentation and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
It's very
absolutely.
cool.
We back talk about it.
So you got the sandwiches.
Sandwiches, got a
And-
couple of salads.
Okay.
Not that y'all would be interested in those.
Well, no, we would. Last, you got one for me that's not cheesy. That's not cheesed the hell up.
Nope.
Ah,
No, I mean we can do it without the cheese. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Dave, you can eat all my cheese, man.
yeah,
I'll,
roger that.
I'll be the cheese eater. Okay.
Right.
Eat all the cheese.
I got a quick question for you. So, being in the area where you're located, I know you probably run into a lot of tourists. Yes.
Yes.
How do you deal with the taters, if you will, of the bourbon world, where they want to taste the Blantons and the Stags and those kind of things? How do you deal with that? How do you keep your cool with that?
Yeah. So we do like 1 ounce pours for tasters, and people can order them, so we can cater to them in that way. And it's only our top shelf that we do that with. Like with our standard, Buffalo Trace, Bullet, Chattanooga, like we don't do that because
Right.
2 ounce pour is cheap enough. Just freaking fork out the money,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a tough question for you. Are you ready?
Sir, ready?
You sure?
Yes.
All right. So U.S. Navy talking. Damn it. All right. What's your house bourbon for your old fashions?
We use a 24-month age used. It's a bourbon mash, but they use used barrels, so it's not technically a bourbon.
Okay.
So it mixes well, but I wouldn't do it straight.
All right. Jody, try that straight. Let me know how it is.
He told you to
Try it
Mark,
straight.
Mark told you to try
Straight.
The house
whiskey
bourbon.
straight, the house bourbon for the old fashions. You're not doing that? No. He
No, I'm waiting to hear a moment.
Well-
When they close the show out, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna take Nathan's earphones, and he's gonna make me a thing of oak carbon, and we're gonna call it night. So,
Now, do
and there's
you
not gonna be any house pours.
no house pour. I think
house pour.
I think it's actually a fair point that Jody
Well,
Jody
Dave's
is
the poorest,
probably.
though.
do you
Yeah, I mean, I won't
offer
say no to anything, but yeah, but go ahead.
any tobacco products like pipe tobacco or cigars, or are people free to bring their own?
Yeah, so I do offer cigars here,
Okay.
but can't
Cool.
smoke inside except for on our special cigar nights.
Okay. What do you carry?
Okay.
What do you carry?
Yep.
Just
Got
a
an
few, I guess.
Ashton VSG. I'm actually out of them right now,
Okay. That's a
But-
good stick.
but they've got our own label on them and
Mm.
everything.
Okay. Okay.
That's cool.
Okay, and the same goes for the pipe tobacco as well.
I don't carry pipe tobacco,
Mm.
just the cigars.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because down here in Miami, we kind of if you let the media tell you we are a free state now. So here in Miami, you can go into a cigar lounge and there's a full bar. You can smoke inside. You can
nice.
smoke outside. All those things. So
Yeah.
just wondering. Okay. Now, is that based on the restrictions that the city and the state set up, or is that just in-house rules?
That's based on what the state does. So in order to allow smoking indoors, they have
Don't do it.
several regulations,
bad
and
habits.
it's just not worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can understand that. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, because here the cigar lounges, they have industrial sized smoke eaters and things like that.
Yeah.
And it helps here because the weather here could be god awful sometimes,
Right.
and being able to smoke inside is an actual real luxury here in Miami.
Yeah.
Even when me and the wife have a cigar, we out in the garage. We don't smoke in the house.
In the house. Yeah.
So
sure.
to go to an actual lounge where you can enjoy some nice refreshments, your favorite cigar, on top of having a good climate to enjoy your cigar. So it's nice. Okay, good to know.
Oh,
All
cool.
right. Cool.
Comments.
I'm looking forward to stopping through, man.
Yeah, by all means, come on by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to come back down here. Yeah. This is a cool
Whenever I
spot.
get down there, that's going to be one of my stops, no doubt.
Call you. Yes, I'll even let you know when I come down here, Jody. I'll let you know. Apparently this is Jody's town. It's no longer Columbia. It's Jodyton.
Jodyville.
Gotta say it like Southern saying. Jody.
Jodable. Yeah.
Jodeville. Jodeville.
Jodyville.
So I used to work in the Shelbyville Airport.
Yeah.
All the pilots calling Shebville. Shebville traffic.
Shebville,
This is
yep.
Archer 98. Charlie.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure where that's located, but we're in.
You know where Shelbyville is.
I know where Shelbyville is at.
Yeah.
God bless
But
you.
you don't know where Shebville is. Oh, yeah, me neither. But it's right across from Uncle Nearest distillery.
Ooh.
It really, the airport really is like almost basically directly across the road.
Left
Yeah.
hand
Yeah.
side.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
that's a beautiful. That distillery is absolutely.
Yeah. Uncle
beautiful.
Nearest. Yeah.
I'm still not gone yet.
I want to get
Walt
Oh.
Disney World. Mark, come down. Let us know, man. We'll get together.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
it
all
is
the-
absolutely
same here.
beautiful.
That is one of the places I do want to get to down there.
Yeah, it's It's really, really. I mean, just the property it sits on is absolutely beautiful.
Steven said
Donkeyville.
Donkeyville. There it is. There it is, Mark. That's hilarious. And guys who've been on the chat here a little bit commenting and that, Steven and Jennifer, thank you for joining us, by the way. We really appreciate having you and all the comments. I'll read almost anything. Almost anything.
Almost, huh?
Ron Burgundy, with a teleprompter. Go fuck yourself, Columbia.
No comment. Oh, shit.
You classy. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, really, listen, man, we thank you for being on the show.
Yes,
from
sir.
one
Thank
entrepreneur
you very
to
much.
another, I wish you nothing but the best success in the world. Keep your head up. You're gonna have to take a couple of shots on the chin, as I'm sure you already have.
For sure.
But listen, I know you don't hear it enough because I don't think we ever do. But listen, man, I'm proud of you for just
for sure
out there and
Yes.
taking that chance. Because
go Navy.
You listen. How do they say?
You can't resist.
Do you have any more questions for Nathan before I'm gonna get back on the earphones and we're gonna wrap it up?
Oh shit.
Okay. What do they say in entrepreneur? If you're not gonna be, if you got to be tough if you're gonna be stupid.
Right. Hey, thank y'all so much for having me on.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us down here, man.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate you opening up your place for us.
Wish you
Just
nothing
for
but the
this,
best, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Nothing like a good spread.
That's it.
All right, let's switch out.
I don't know who's worse sometimes. It's Jody or you. It's like a toss-up sometimes.
It's Jody. No,
Me
it's
and
Jody.
Mark and
Me and the BBC?
Yeah.
I'll be compared to the BBC anytime.
Yeah, no.
No, it's definitely Jody. It's 100% Jody. 100%.
There it is, man. Yep.
All right, so look, we're gonna have one final drink before we leave. I mean, we're gonna do it off air, but anyway, I'm having some Old Carter, a double pour.
Oh, which old card is
Yeah,
it?
of course. I don't care how much
Which
it
one?
costs. I just bought another house this week.
Which
so we're
one,
good.
dude?
Another house.
Which old Carter?
What?
He wants
Which
to know
old
what
Carter?
expression
Oh
of
yeah,
Old
what
Carter
expression
that?
is it?
Oh, this is the
It looks like it's batch 14,
14.
58.5.
Yeah, 58.5, 17 proof.
See what happens when I wear my glasses?
Yeah.
You go,
See
boy.
shit.
He can even read. Look at that.
You
All this
go,
time I
boy.
thought he couldn't.
I'm not as stupid as you thought I am. Anyway, guys, listen. Been an honor to be here. Thank you, Nathan, for having us out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, brother.
Really appreciate it.
Sure.
Hopefully, he'll be like, I'm gonna have these guys back out, or maybe it's like, I hope that guy never comes back in here. It could go either.
There
or.
it is.
Go either or.
Right.
But anyway, yeah. Hold on a second. I gotta put these up here.
Joey finally buying houses. What is it?
Thank you. Oh, you got ice cream. Yeah, I'm good.
You want more?
No, that's
Fine
good.
ounces.
Jody, fine. Shut up, Steven. Just because I don't smoke dope doesn't mean I need to go buy ounces of stuff.
Oh, you bought
Anyway.
a few ounces here.
Oh, I bought ounces of alcohol. I do that shit all the time.
I'm aware. Yes.
There it
Actually,
is.
though, if that was going to be a true 2, it should be 1.5 plus 1.5 would be 3 ounces total. See, I know my bourbon. I know it. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't just look good and cute and all that. But anyway,
Right.
guys, love y'all. Hate some of y'all. But anyway, it's always been fun. Thank you for showing up on our show again. And if you get the chance to be down here in Muletown, USA, make sure you come to this.
I gotta get there.
Yeah, be down here at this place, the American Barrel, which is fucking fantastic. The owner, Nathan's super cool dude. He's a military veteran, and
Yeah.
also
Cool.
this right here is supporting local. So
Yes,
all
it
that
is.
being
Oh, yeah.
said, peace out.
Mhm.
Love some of you, don't like most of you, but y'all have a wonderful night.
Be
Be
good
good,
to
y'all.
yourself, gentlemen.
Be good to
Love
yourselves.
y'all.
Drive like
Be
you know each
good.
other.